Govaho for 2016 Part 2. So this is actually the Part 4 of the Govaho series, but the thing is Parts 1 and 2 are kind of outdated right now because of the new March 2016 update. So I think that this one, along with the other 2000 updated Govaho series, so the Part 3, are the only ones that will be relevant. Hopefully they'll be relevant until the next update. Hopefully they'll be relevant for all of 2016. Because I think Govaho is one of the more skillful attack strategies. It's one of the more interesting, and so this kind of attack strategy, it requires a lot of skill. It also requires a lot of skill to defend against this attack strategy, and so I don't know. Hopefully this attack strategy does not change too much over the upcoming, 1 or 2 years. But here we see Duke. This is actually a scouting attack, but Duke was going for a high percentage 2-star. You see right here, he has a 2-star already. And he's just trying to get his Hog Riders maybe up to here. But it turns out that he is somehow able to avoid the double giant bomb. I'm guessing that it's right here. The placement is slightly off, but of the defender's giant bombs, Duke's attack was perfect. This one was absolutely on point. You see the Hog Riders? You notice the surgical deployment, it was like 4, 5, 4, and then they swipe over to the other side. Now, if you know where the double giant bombs are, then you can do the same thing where you take the giant bombs one by one, or, on a first attack, if you get a little bit lucky like Duke did here. Again, Duke does this often. Duke is one of our lower level Town Hall 9s, but he's pretty consistent in either low level attacks or in scouting bases for us. That's great. Now Duke here, again, he was trying to scout this space and instead got the 3-star. I have to say, one of the most monster 3-stars that we've seen on this channel for Govaho at least. But next we have an under 2-minute Earthquake Govaho attack by Kujar. I'm not sure how to say his name, but here we see the stone along with a wide funnel. This is an incredibly wide funnel. Wizards from here all the way to the other side over here, and then the Earthquake. That's a perfect Earthquake. It's a nice plan. You see how he gets all 8 spaces, and then the 3 golems will walk in. Now in this situation, I would actually prefer having 3 of your level 4 golems and then having some max Valkyries inside of CC, but I'm guessing that he chose this one because he wanted to have 20 Hog Riders instead, and so you see. Plus, Gujar, ... he has high level heroes, so the stone is really an ideal troop composition. The 3 golems are very effective if you have, almost maxed out heroes at Town Hall 9. And then you see, very similar to Duke, how he's swiping from one side of the base to the other. He's coming in with surgical 4, 4, 4 on each defense, or each of the exposed defenses at least, and then he's going to slowly heal the Hog Riders as they make their way to the scarier defenses. These are the very deadly defenses. We always want to have a heal spell for Tesla Wizard Tower areas because the Wizard Towers have so much HP and the Teslas do so much damage. So we probably want to take care of that in most situations. So nice overkill. A minute 55-second attack. Both heroes left over, lots of Hoggies left over. Next we have Dororo with a very tricky base design. This was one that I did not feel like hitting. I think this is the base that I scouted with Go Wipe, just because I wanted to do the 2-star Go Wipe attack. But of course, when you have high level walls and high level ground facing defenses, the Go Wipe, the Go Wee Wee are much more difficult. Even the Goho is not as effective against an anti 3-star base design like this. I'm guessing that there's a double right here. And this would be the best place to put the double giant bomb, so I'm guessing it's right there. Then of course the Archer Queen is on the other side of the double giant bomb because most people will come in with the Go over here. Whereas for the Govaho, we come in on the other side where the double giant bombs are, and that's the power of Govaho in that you can take care of the double giant bombs. And the Hog Rider should be coming in right now. The Hogs are lagging a little bit here. The heal spell is good. The heal spell for the core, I prefer that if you're going to be using a lot of Valkyries. But again, Dororo right here is lagging a little bit. The Hog Riders need to come down right now. Because you see his kill squad is tanking for the defenses, and so that's when you want to come in with the Hog Riders. You want to be quick with the Hog Riders and patient with the heal spells, just like the Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9 Goho attack strategies. This was a very tricky one because you would expect there to be like a little Tesla line right there, but there wasn't. This person is kind of using a troll-based design. Very tricky and very difficult base design though, I would say. With the 2 sneaky double giant bombs and the sneaky Teslas. So the Roro, nice 3-star, forgot to drop a couple cleanup troops, but still all good. Next we have Bobbin Jr. So that first attack we saw by Duke, we saw him using level 2 golems and level 2 Valkyries. I thought that was incredible, especially because Duke was going in on a max defense base. And so after seeing that attack, of course, I was inspired to use my little level 1 golem to take out... Is this an 8.5? Yeah, it's an 8.5 base design. So it's going to be 8.5 versus 8.5. Both of us, obviously, you know, I have low attack capabilities and he has kind of weaker defenses. But nonetheless, some things to notice about the Govaho is that you want to be quick with the wizards and you want to have a wide funnel with the wizards. The other thing that I would highly recommend is that you be quick with the Archer Queen, but slow with the Barbarian King. The Valkyries and Hog Riders there, they have to be timed correctly because if you're too slow with the Valkyries, they will walk to the side. If you're too fast, there's a chance that the Valkyries will get smashed by the Clan Castle Balloon or Wizards or even by the enemy Archer Queen. So this attack strategy is all about the timing. There's 2 ways to develop the timing, or there's 3 ways I think. The first one is through straight experience. The other one is by like visualizing your own attack before you actually do the attack, and then the third way is by watching really good replays. I think DDD2 has pretty good Valkyrie attack replays along with Circa Survive. And so of course that's why we're making a bunch of these Valkyrie videos. So we see Phoenix has been doing some work. This one was not a perfect attack, but nonetheless I want to show it. It's only 2 minutes and I think there's some things to be learned from this one as well. So first of all, the things that I like about this attack is he tanks for the defenses, nice slow wall breakers, and quick wizard deployment. So the Govaho is kind of a speed, funneling, and then spam strategy. So you want to be fast, you want to have the wide funnel, and then you kind of want to spam your Hog Riders as soon as the core is engaged. So you see here, the Valkyries will nicely aggro onto the Archer Queen. CC comes out beautiful. There's a Lava Hound. So Lava Hound is very, very, very weak against the Govaho. If the attacker uses Govaho, then the Lava Hound is very likely to be completely useless, or almost completely useless. Now here, Phoenix uses an interesting Asian wall of Hog Riders. It works for this situation because there are no double giant bombs. You see, this was a cleanup attack, by the way. So when there are no double giant bombs, either the 2-finger drop or the Asian wall of hogs are very, very effective because, I mean, obviously you could just concentrate your Hog Riders in one location. They will quickly take out defenses and not run through any double giant bombs in this situation. So I'm not sure why I was complaining about this attack. I think the one thing was that the Hog Riders were just a little bit slow, but other than that, nonetheless, it's a good attack. When you see a 2-minute attack, it's usually a good one. So good stuff, actually. Phoenix. We have Iman Chiman. Now, this is an internet base, right? This looks very familiar to me for some reason, but here Iman is using his level 20 Archer Queen for the Queen Walk. For the Queen Walk Vaho or the Queen Walk CB Vaho, you want to, or for the CB Valkyrie attack, for the single golem Valkyrie attack, what you can do is come in with the Archer Queen on one angle right here, and then Iman is going to come in with this huge kill squad, kind of right next to his Archer Queen, kind of adjacent. So one mini kill squad, which is the Archer Queen, is right here. And then his second larger kill squad is right here. Of course, he's making a wide funnel with that wizard. And then a jump spell into the core. The reason, I mean, obviously there's going to be like Teslas or giant bombs in the core. This was a pretty nice funnel. One thing that I might say is, let's look at the CC kill first. Rage for the wizards. Another cleanup attack. But one thing that I like to do is create the funnel on one side with the Archer Queen right here, and then finish the funnel on the other side with the wizards right here. And then your Golem and Valkyries can walk in with 0% chance of walking outside because your Archer Queen will have cleared like this entire side of the base. And then you come in with the back end Valkyries. This is actually a mass Valkyrie attack, so I take this back. This is not a CB Govaho, this is a CB mass Valkyrie attack. This is another option. I would say one thing that this attack is a little bit more risky when you have a lot of wall compartments. You see right here, he has, one or two Valkyries left over. So this is the one, actually. This is the one that I was going to complain about. So, I mean, thankfully the queen survives till the end. And he does finish with about 10 seconds left over at the end. But when you're going to be using mass Valkyries, you really want to have only about 10 compartments. This one has like, what, 15, 20 compartments. It's very difficult to do mass Valkyries when somebody has lots and lots of compartments. So there we have it, the Govaho attack strategy for Town Hall 9 3-star attacks. The 4 keys to the Govaho attack strategy are the golems first and then the widespread wizards. You should usually immediately drop your archer queen or use her for the funneling purposes. The king and Valkyries should be delayed if there is a dragon or wizards or balloons in the CC. The hog rider should be quick, the heal spells should be a little bit more patient if possible. And if you know where the giant bombs are on a cleanup attack, you do want to come in from one side of the base to the other, dropping your next line of hog riders as one line of defenses is distracted. Alright, so I hope those pointers helped out a little bit. I actually am regurgitating some information from my previous videos, but so many people are asking for Valkyrie videos. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed those replays. Until next time, it is Daniel Clash Strategy with Dan. Much love and peace.